Story, the portrait photos, collection of short ghost stories. My friend and I were preparing to apply for a job, so we went together to take pictures for our profile. The place I took the photo is near the water park. Entering the shop, looking on the right side, there is a row of sample photos printed on large decals of all kinds. But in particular, there is a portrait photo with a white background of a very pretty girl, about a hot girl. I guess her age is about 21, 23 something. While waiting to take the photo, my friend accidentally blurted out, "Look at that Nam. How can there be such a beautiful person in the world?" I was on my phone right now, so I didn't pay attention. So I ask again, "I don't see anyone anywhere?" Then it said, "Where are you looking? It's on that sample photo." When I looked up, I suddenly got goosebumps all over my body as if a cold wind was blowing through me. Then I stopped and said, "Are you crazy?" Tuan suddenly complimented their pictures on how pretty they are. As for my friend, he often says I'm crazy. I just added, "Don't talk nonsense in case something happens now." My friend didn't understand what I meant and continued, "If you're pretty, I say you're pretty. That's nothing." At this point, I knew I couldn't stop this crazy guy, so I told him that if your mouth talked nonsense, it would bring disaster. Then I said that sentence. It seemed like he understood a little bit, so he didn't say another word. Then the two guys sat in the toilet, waiting to get the photo, and then went home. When the two guys got home, they stopped by the fresh beer shop near the motel room to drink glasses. After drinking around 9 p.m., the two guys went back to their room. I was tired when I got home, so I went to bed first. When I woke up to pee, it was about 11 o'clock or so. I don't remember clearly. Then I saw that he was still on the phone and hadn't slept yet. I just asked, "What are you doing without sleeping at this hour? Haven't you been tired all day?" It just said, "Why do I keep feeling like someone is looking at me? I can't sleep." I just reassured him, "You keep talking nonsense. No one wants to look at you. Go to sleep. You still have to submit your application tomorrow." That night, I slept normally, but the next morning, he told me he had sleep paralysis twice and kept feeling like someone was watching him, and then he stayed up until morning. In the morning, I saw that he was very tired, so I said, "Well, if you're tired, stay home so I can go submit your application." But it refuses. "If you go with me, I won't be alone at home, so I'm scared." I just said, "You're like an elephant, so why are you afraid of anyone?" He insisted on going with me, so I didn't say any more. When I returned from submitting the application that afternoon, the two of us were still sleeping normally. That night was my friend's nightmare. I still remember very clearly that around 1 a.m., I was sleeping when he shouted loudly, "Save me! Save me!" I woke up, jumped up, and turned on the phone, thinking it was stolen. Do you know what's going on? It's screaming everyone. It's like screaming in a dream instead of waking up. I just shook it awake. "What's going on? Are you okay?" Seeing that he was sweating profusely and that his face was bloodless, he said that he had just had sleep paralysis, and that he also said that he saw a girl with long hair whose face could not be seen, standing at the corner of the bed looking at him. Now I see that things are not okay. I remember when I took my ID photo and said, "Have you seen your mouth talking so much nonsense?" After saying that, I took out incense and prayed. I prayed as if my friend didn't know about this or that, so he accidentally said something. I hope you'll forgive me. Then tomorrow morning, we'll buy some things to burn incense to apologize. Then the two boys lay awake until morning. That morning, two guys immediately ran up to the shop where they took ID photos the day before. When they entered the shop, they asked him to take a photo. I just asked, "Can you tell me who the girl is that has the model photo in Delken?" The photographer just opened his eyes and looked at me in surprise. "Ask me again what's wrong." "I just told you a story that my friend met. I just told him that it was my nephew taken to work abroad. He also said that the photo was taken in 2021 and thought it was beautiful, so he put it on the background to use as a model. But he didn't expect that at the end of 2021, she had a traffic accident and passed away. He also said that the children and grandchildren in the family should leave it like that." Hearing this, my friend couldn't even stand. His hands and feet were shaking like red leaves. My friend and I quickly asked for the house number and asked the uncle to come to the house to burn incense. Luckily, we met that girl's uncle. After coming to the house to burn incense and apologize, my friend did not experience that situation again. It is true that worshiping is sacred, abstaining is good. The end.
Thank you for taking the time to watch Ghost Stories video. Hopefully the content has brought you interesting and meaningful moments. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the Ghost Stories YouTube channel to follow the channel's next videos. See you in the next video. Have a good day.